What's up guys, it's Italian night in the house and today we're cooking spaghetti carbonara, so let's cook with me. I just picked this recipe because I wanted Italian food and a nice like creamy pasta, and I like carbonara. We're gonna try to cook it the authentic Italian way, but I'm not sure if it's 100% authentic. So first off, I'm gonna show you guys the ingredients that I have. I have bacon, Parmesan, and then I have 4 eggs, and then I have 2 little mini cloves of garlic, and spaghetti. To start off, I just have a pot of water and I'm just gonna turn it on. And this has to boil, which is like gonna take forever, but I'm just gonna salt it too. They say you have to salt your pasta water like it's the sea, but I know bacon is pretty salty, so we're not gonna do it that much this time. The pasta water is boiling now, and I'm gonna start prepping some of the stuff that we need for our carbonara sauce. By the way, this is my recipe. I'm gatekeeping it, just kidding. So for the carbonara sauce, we need about like a cup of Parmesan cheese. I'm just gonna grate it by hand, because that's how you get meltier cheese. Apparently, it'll like melt and become more creamy. I'm just gonna grate about a cup. My hand hurts, ow. So the reason I wanted to make carbonara is because I've had it a few times, and basically what it is it's like a creamy sauce for the pasta, but made out of raw egg, that when your noodles cook, your spaghetti, you throw it into the raw egg, and then the heat from the noodle, when you're stirring it, cooks along with it cooks the egg and creates a creamy sauce. It's pretty cool. Like 2 years ago, I would cook a lot for my family, but then I kind of got more into baking instead. And so I kind of want to get back into cooking. And one way I want to do that is by picking like a cuisine and trying to make something that's kind of challenging but not too hard of that cuisine, and today we're doing Italian. Don't mind the mess I made, but look at that fluffy Parmesan. I think that looks pretty good. Let's see if it's 1 cup. Oh my goodness, not even. Okay, I'm gonna do more. This is how you get your daily arm workout in. Okay, I made some more. Let's see. Okay, that's 1 cup now. This is my big bowl, and this is how you make carbonara sauce. I need 2 whole eggs, so I'm gonna crack those first. And then 2 egg yolks. So we're gonna separate our eggs. Whites will go in here, trash in there, yolks in there. A tip for separating eggs is to just break the shell in half without dropping the egg yolk, and keep going back and forth until you get all the white in one bowl and then the yolk in the other. Okay, now I have to clean up. Now that we have our big bowl of yolks and eggs, we are going to be adding some other stuff to finish our carbonara sauce. So I have 1 cup of Parmesan cheese, some black pepper. That looks good to me. I literally just eyeballed it. All we're gonna do is whisk this all together now. I think it's nice and smooth now. Obviously not completely because there is Parmesan in here, but this is our carbonara sauce basically. Okay, so our water is basically all boiled. That took like 10 minutes, but it's bubbling. I just have some spaghetti here, and we're just gonna throw this in, and that, like, I don't know if you guys have problems with cooking pasta, but our pasta takes like 30 minutes to cook. Even though it says 10 minutes, 8 minutes until al dente, like, takes forever. I'm just gonna throw my pasta in. Oops. We have 2 runaway noodles. And you just kind of like push them in. Put like an eyelash in my eye or something. I get like 1 eyelash in my eye per day. Struggle is real. Anyways, let's get started with cooking our bacon next. We're just gonna cook like 10 slices of this. This is like, other than the eggs and cheese, this is like the protein in the dish. One tip with bacon is that it has so much fat itself that you don't even need to add butter or oil in your pan because the bacon will just fry in its own fat. It's just fatty like that. And the more fat, the more crispier. We can't start cooking our bacon until our pan is pretty hot, and this is how you test if it's hot. It's the sizzle test. That's how you know it's hot enough. So now let's go ahead and place our bacon on. Our pasta is cooking away now, and we're just gonna let that happen, and our bacon is also cooking. I just have it on medium heat, and I don't know how long it's gonna take. We'll just judge it by what it looks like. Okay, as you can see, it's really noisy in the kitchen right now because we have our water boiling and our bacon sizzling away. And while that happens, we're gonna work on our garlic. What's wrong with this garlic? Okay, that's it. We're resorting to minced garlic. Oh God. My garlic cloves are a little gross. Let's go check on our bacon. You see how much they shrunk? Look at that golden brown color. Wow. Do you guys see all that liquid? I didn't add anything. That's all from the bacon itself. And our pasta's doing great. You just keep sort of lifting it up so they don't really stick together. All right guys, so our bacon seems like it's doing pretty well. I'm gonna lift it up and put it on a plate with a paper towel to get rid of all the excess oil. Look at how good those look. I'm happy with how they turned out. And now for the second batch. We're really packing them in there. Let's check on our pasta because it's looking pretty soft. Oh yeah, let's taste for done. Okay, let's taste for doneness. Let's taste for doneness. All right, I think that's good. Before we drain this pasta water, we need to reserve 1 cup of the pasta water. See how the pasta water is like literally not clear? It's like almost like milky. That's starch, and that's gonna help thicken up our sauce later on. Now we drain. There wasn't even that much water.
Because you took a lot of it out.
Yeah. Okay, so my second batch of bacon seems good, so we're gonna take it all off. Look at our delicious, yummy bacon. Guys, I don't really understand the hype with bacon. I think it's really good. But, like, you know the people who like say like, I love bacon, it's my favorite breakfast food. Like, if there's bacon on the table, I'm there. I don't think it's that good. We're just gonna chop up. Okay, so we have cooked bacon, our pasta all done, a little bit of bacon fat, and our carbonara egg sauce, which is over on that table. So this is how it's gonna work now. We're gonna put all our bacon into here, add a tiny bit of garlic, and now we're gonna add in our pasta into the bacon mixture. Now we're just gonna coat the pasta, mixing it in with the bacon, fat, and the garlic. Okay, we're at our last step into this meal. We have our carbonara sauce, our hot pasta, and some reserved pasta water. And now this goes quickly. So what we're going to do is add all of this into this. When the spaghetti is in the egg mixture, we're gonna mix with the back of a wooden spoon to make sure the egg doesn't scramble. It has to come out creamy. We have to make this be a success. This is everyone's dinner. Okay, ready? I'm gonna add 1/2 cup of pasta water. You guys see how that's turning into a sauce?
Wow.
Do you see that? Wow, look at that egg sauce. So the heat from the noodles cooked the egg. Like, that's so fascinating to me. Okay, look at this big bowl of delicious pasta. I'm so happy with how it turned out. Look at how creamy and silky this is. Okay, let's plate up. I'm not really a pro with plating pasta, but we'll try it. Look at how creamy.
Beautiful.
We're gonna garnish it with some Parmesan cheese. And we have spaghetti carbonara. I'm so happy at how creamy it turned out with just egg. That's fascinating. Okay, let's try this. It's so like delicious. It's like so thick and creamy. And we didn't even use a drop of heavy cream. I like the flavor of the bacon and it's perfectly salty. Delicious. Thank you guys so much for cooking with me today. I hope you guys challenge yourselves by trying a new recipe. Pick any cuisine you want and try to make one of the most famous recipes. And you never know what it might turn out as. Could be a perfect success. Thank you guys.